What's up? This is Blindside 7 here with my loadout. I guess it's a review, or you guys can see it. I don't know what you call it. Whatever. Finally about to do it. Finally got the time. Everything's been so crazy lately. So, alright. I'm going to start out with the two things that I think that you should get right away. Obviously, the first thing you're going to get is your mask. And then the second thing is going to be a headband. And a lot of people don't talk about headbands. Not sure why they don't. I mean, they are a big thing, and you should have one because you'll figure it out once you get on the field. You start sweating, it gets in your eyes, stings. Not too bad, but then you can't see anything because you're just sweating, dude, and your vision's all screwed up. Having one of these on, and you're not going to have that problem at all. I prefer this brand here by Rasa. This one you can see it's a custom one I got done. Got it done online. My first actual one I got was this one. It's pretty cool. I liked it. When I first got it, I was like, oh, I like this one. Because I've tried some of them. They're all like, really like, I don't know, like, not as soft. They don't give, like these ones give a little bit. So they don't give you a headache or anything like that. Or, you know what I mean? It's just, they're way more comfortable. And I think they're made out of like a either it was like a spandex or polyester or something. Fucking moth, really? Yeah, whatever. And yeah, you can get them on. I think to get the custom one done here, I think I paid like 40 bucks to get it done. I know you can actually like add your own logo, stuff like that. I was just impatient. I just wanted my YouTube name, and I was like, that's cool. That works for me. I actually getting this one when I got this together. This one's pretty cool. Might like it. But oh yeah, they have like the little sweatband on the back, so hope you can tell I use this one a lot more. So this color, whatever. But they don't fade. That's the best thing about them. I've washed these things I don't know how many times. They do not fade. I recommend them, dude. Rasa headbands. They're awesome. All right, and I run a dye i5, and this one is a Onyx black version, and it came with this lens. So I mean, these are cool lenses, they look cool, but I've been finding out like you can get spotted like so far away because they have a reflection, and they're just so unnatural when you're sitting in the bushes or anywhere. You can just see those lenses sticking out. Plus, it's just like wearing sunglasses. I mean, so, yeah. I ended up going with yellow. These are actually some yellow lenses. They make everything pop. I like them. Make the colors stand out more. Doesn't make everything turn yellow like you think it would. I want to get some HD versions next. But the reason why I like the i5, the main reason why I like it, one, is this in the back. It's easy to adjust, and it's freaking comfortable. It doesn't slide down or come off at all. It just, once you have it on, it stays comfortable. Helmet doesn't slide, it's perfect. Or mask doesn't slide, it's perfect. I like it. It's low profile, so you can, obviously take shots easier. Oh yeah, you can also put a freaking GoPro thing on here, but I think the perspective is all retarded. I don't like it. Just weird. That's why I use a helmet and put it on top. So yeah, that's what I run. Yeah. Alright, when it comes to my helmets, I run these ones with, so you guys can see that actually, like that. These ones are actually, what is it called again? They're a fast helmet, so they're a Raptor Tactical RTV helmet. You can find them on Amazon. Run for about $30. I think they have like 3 colors. They might have a beige, but I don't really wear beige because I like green and I like black. They're cool. Alright, this, I'm going to start with this too. So, this obviously, GoPro. I use all aluminum. I'm using my GoPro, so that's why you can't see it. So yeah, this part's separate, obviously, aluminum. This part here is separate, it's aluminum. Just a little knobby, whatever. Inside I have a little joint or whatever it is. That's all metal too. And then I took another one that I had for like one of the plastic ones. I got shot up because I went through a lot of plastic before I figured out you got to get all aluminum. And I cut it down to where it slides in and it's not exposed. Just makes it cleaner look. It's just me. I'm weird. The NVG, I think you can get these for about 20 bucks on Amazon. These are a little weird because like this one I got is pretty good. Like it fits perfectly. And I had a buddy that wanted the same thing. You know, I showed him where to get it from. And then he went to go put it on the same helmet I recommended to him. And this part didn't fit when mine did. So obviously the people I got it from, their manufacturing is a little janky. But there's a lot of different ones you can get, especially on eBay and Amazon. So it's probably gonna be a trial and error when coming to your actual helmet. But once you get it, like mine works just fine on all my helmets. So it's just a bam, right on, and then just you gotta make sure it's perfect because when I push it down, that button is right there. Push it too far, it actually puts some pressure on the button, but yeah. Kind of does get in your field of view, but I'm so used to it that I don't even notice it. Alright, so you can see here, take a look at it like this. You can probably get little patches on it and whatnot. I think I've seen a lot of craziness over the years. Like you can see right here, took a hit. I actually got shot with the Didam, like full auto across the head. And it used to have these little retention things on it. They're like little, what do you call it? Yeah, I don't know. NVG retention lines or whatever, and they all snapped. I was just hanging there because they got nailed. So I just took them off because it was just flopping around. But it still works fine. You can see I got some good cracks on it. I mean, I've had it for such a long time, so I'm surprised how good it's been holding up. I got the black version. I've gotten shot here. And it I think it was a first strike, and it went right in there. Like it was just sitting there. It was like half broken, but it was just chilling. Still works good. I'm okay with it. My black one's like a lot nicer. I don't know if it's like way better, but obviously the Velcro's been getting screwed up. I keep getting shot in the head. Yeah. I wear helmets too because they're good for your head. Protect my brain, dude. God, that stuff hurts when you get hit in the dome like 2 or 3 times. Alright, now this is what the inside looks like. Yeah, I chopped it up pretty good. I have it chopped up for my i5. Oh, make sure you put one of these in here so it doesn't scratch your lenses when you actually put your mask in. So you'll put it in like that. Oh god, this is gonna look all terrible, but fits in there perfect. So it'll be like that. Yeah. If you're using the i5, just start out small when you're taking out. Some people make it look a lot nicer. I think they're using. Somebody said something about a soldering iron or a heat thing. I don't know. Because I guess it cuts it better. But I just chop it up. I kept chopping it. Just kept chopping until it fit good. I have a big clearance for here because of this right here in the back. But this is way comfortable, dude. So I love it. Alright. So you can kind of see. I just use the one from this helmet. And I have the other one somewhere, the actual original. Just in case I screw this one up. And I can just make another one. And I just interchange it into this one anytime I'm using it. Yeah. See, you can see on the other side where I made another soft little thing for my lens. Alright, so that's what I use. Remember, these are only about 30 bucks. They save your melon. And they also can hold your GoPro to an NVG. And it looks pretty damn good. I wouldn't use plastic because those things break way too easy. And then I'd break them just moving it around. Yeah. or something weird. All right, cool. This is my rig that I run, or vest that you can call it. I'll break it down for you in a minute. Hold on here. Let's get it on the screen. All right, cool. All right, this is from WhiskeyTwoFour. All right, this is all together. So it's like modular, so you can get like, you buy the pieces, or you can buy, I think you can buy a pre one, but you can add to it, and it gets a little confusing. So I'll break it down for you guys. So this part here is the Pimp's accessory panel 14. That works for the Didam mags, or you know, plenty of Eclipse mags that are coming out. Also, you can use it for, it also has like, you can use for other mags, so you can get ones for T15. I think there are different types of panels. And then the next part that's attached to this, right here, it's your Pimp's harness. This is Pimp's harness 04. It has a Velcro hookup for it that's actually, what do you call it, has molly, so you can molly into it like you see over here. I mollied right into it for my actual radio. Yeah, and it comes with this cool little like, pull it up here, like for like the wires. So you've got like a radio, you can do that, or if you want to do it like I did for my field whip, I'll show you that in a minute. I also have these attached on each side. To my left and to my right I have another one to carry an extra mag. I bring them sometimes, I bring it out that way, but if I need more mags, to do that. So these ones are called the Evermag. Ours single, so I guess you can stick anything you want. It's like every mag pretty much. You can fit any mag into it, but it's only a single. And then I got this attached to it. This is called the Pimp's Bag 03 Mini Light Plate Carrier Hanger Bag. It comes in really handy, especially if you're gonna you can be able to put like an extra mag in there. So you have an extra mag in there. Then also, when before you start your game, you take out your cover and slide it in there, zip it up. It also helps protecting your junk, and if you already have a pre-existing plate carrier vest, you can buy this directly from them, and all it does is it velcros. It has like a big velcro piece, and it goes right in there, so you can slide it right in there, and you can have an extra bag that protects your junk, plus you can put stuff in. Let's flip this real quick. Let's see. The reason why I bought the harness 04 is because of the reason by putting a tank on it. Because it gives you a nice little panel on the back. Oh, well, you can't see it because I have this thing totally attached to it. And I use this Kydex. It was made by Bear Tactical. And this holds my 50 4500 tank, or whatever it's called. It's a Ninja. Works good. I also have it hooked up with the field whip, so when I don't have to have like a buddy fill it up for me, I actually like intertwined it within the molly system here, and then use the little wire control things, and then right over here on my radio, or well next to my radio actually, I pull it up over here and I can refill it. Yeah. I actually usually go like this. I go here because it kind of flops around a little bit. I usually like stick it in between the radio like that, so that keeps it kind of secure sometimes, or I forget about it. But either way, it's pretty secure on this side. Also, I run a remote line. This is a Ninja coil one with a quick disconnect or push connect, or yeah. You just push this, put it in, and goes. You're good to go. Want it out? Just push the button. Bam, you're good to go again. It's awesome. Works good. There are the ones that are the slides. From what I heard about those ones, I've never really used them, but from other people I know, is that they say like if you're crawling on the ground or something and dirt gets into it, and then your slide can get stuck, or your slide can go up, dirt can get into it again, and then it messes up the O-ring. This one is, the O-rings are real like enclosed, and so you don't get dirt in there. Well, obviously if you haven't touched your marker, you won't get dirt in there. It's really hard to get dirt in there. I've never had that happen before, so. And I crawl on my stomach a lot.
Alright, what else? Oh, let me show you about how this works. This whole system works. It's all modular, so this part, like, let's go like this. This part can all come off. I want to give you a breakdown because most people get confused when they look online and look at all this stuff. So bam, see it separates the harness. So let's look at the harness first. You can see what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's just your top harness. And you can buy these separately. There's about like 4 or 5 different versions you can buy. Ones that are really minimal where you don't have much, you don't really carry that much anything. There's another one I used to have before this that just had an actual molly on it. And I think a little bit of patch cover, but it was good for holding my radio and stuff like that. But then they came out with this one you could add a tank to. So I was like, I'm getting that one. So now when it comes to this main part here, like I said, you could attach this to it. And also, this is a waist part. And it comes right off. It's by 2 parts. So. And I have it all hooked up with my drop pouch. On the drop pouch I have on here is a Condor. Get them off Amazon. 17 bucks on there. So yeah. So you can see what I'm talking about. It's very modular. So look at it. It's just this piece. Bam. And then you can obviously modify this. Take this off. Put another one on there if you want. I don't know. You can do what you want. I think you could probably. You can only add one at a time. But you could also get inserts for these actual bags. Or if you look inside, and it's like a Velcro. I have a thing in here so it doesn't like get in the way. But you can take that Velcro off and have like actual inserts you can put in there. And you can put like Tipx mags. I think they have ones for die ones, but they're like smaller versions. So you can have like the 10 rounders or 5-on-5 side where you can fit like maybe 3 in there maybe. I usually put 1 Tipx mag in there, then one in my actual handgun. So then actually a regular mag if I want to carry a whole bunch, depending on how big the game is. But just to let you know how you can break it down. Yeah. So you can actually buy all these separately, like the waist part. That's just this part here, without obviously all the crap I got attached to it. And then you can buy this actual panel here. You can buy a bag, and then you can buy the harness that I showed before that, and then you're complete. So, but if you're gonna do that, just make sure you buy all the pieces because you do need a waist part. If you don't have that waist, it's not gonna cinch up properly. So yeah. If you have any questions on that type of stuff, you can always say some stuff in the comments. I know this website does look a little confusing, but there is a way that you can get like an actual pimp harness that's actually set up already for the MG100 or die mags or whatever mag it is. Yeah, and it's just basic, and then it gives you the options too where you can add actually this to it if you wanted to. And then you can change up the harness and stuff like that. But you always obviously got to buy your own pouch, drop pouch, whatever it is. Yeah. So you don't want to lose all your mags, man. You don't want to be that one person putting them out. Because it's good because they don't come out. But once you pop one out and you're actually in the game, it's not the easiest to get it in there. I mean, when you're sitting there looking down and people are getting crazy, it's not really that easy to put in there. Yeah, I mean, I make it look easy, but I'm telling you, it's not that simple. But, alright. Alright, this is my other vest that I run on my Typhoon black looking snake BDUs, whatever. Dude, black is cool, but it gets dirty really easily. But it does look pretty cool. You can see as this one I don't have it set up like, cause the other one I had like just ready to go. Like the other my Mandrake green one I have just ready to go. This one I would have to transfer everything over, but this is just like clean slate, all other than my Condor radio pouch and my drop one. This one's actually not a Condor. I don't remember what it's called. It was just some like eBay special no name. Oh, one Tigress or whatever. I don't know. It's actually made very well. It's actually held up a lot better than my my Condor, but I've worn my Condor way more. That's probably why. I don't know. That's probably the main reason. But like I said before, it's all made up in different panels. Obviously, you got your, what is this, panel 14 if I remember correctly. Yeah, panel 14. Then you got the waist part here. If you look at the actual back part, that is just a waist strap that you can buy separately. Then I was talking about this one. This is harness 04. It comes with this part in the back, so you can attach a tank to. Attach all your whatever you want to it. It's all moly too, so that. Or you can add little patches. I'm gonna drop down. This thing is dope. Same thing. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Same thing. But this is what it looks like without me having everything on it. Like my tank and mags and stuff, so. Alright. When it comes to running my actual handgun, because I run a secondary, I use a drop leg holster. And I use, so this is my Ox Black version, obviously, then my OD green. I run a Kydex attached to a Condor drop panel. So, yeah, that's pretty dope. I lost my freaking screws last game. I can freaking get some more. This thing just popped right off. But that's my fault because I didn't tighten it. Alright. Attaches like that. Bam. This one is done by Bear Tactical. This one is done by my buddy. And I'll show you how they go in. Because I always use them, I'm always right-handed, so. Well, for this I put it on my right hand. Just easier for me to pull out. Like that. This one's pretty dope too because he incorporated a retention right there before screw. If you want it tight, not tight, just screw it in, not. See, it's like it feels really good. Works awesome. I mean, you gotta pull it out the right angle, obviously. So that's the objective. You don't want to be able to run around and then you're going falling out, which sucks. Maybe that one person running back going, oh shit. But yeah, this is what I run. I attach it to my actual belt, so I use just a regular belt. One of these. It's a tactical belt. Get it off of everything I get off of usually Amazon. And I don't use a combat belt because combat belts are stiff as hell, dude. If you have a combat belt, they're stiff, and usually combat belt usually will go over a pre-existing belt. And if you're crawling around, they have a tendency to crawl up like into your chest, and it just becomes uncomfortable, and it's just not cool. For me, I don't like it. This attached to my pants, attached to this, or one of them, and it ain't going anywhere. All right. When it comes to your hands, buy some regular gloves. Well, these aren't regular ones. These are Oakleys. I got these for like Christmas from my sister, like freaking like 5 or 6 years ago. These ones I got from Amazon. They're like $7, maybe $10. Anything to protect your knuckles are pretty dope. These ones are actually brand new. Wait, over here. So bam. A lot of different brands like this out there on Amazon, eBay. Work perfect for if you take it in the knuckles, and also for crawling on the ground. Makes a big difference. These ones from my black side, or black outfit. I ended up cutting the finger off because it did have like the full. Just remember, if you're running full gloves, that you're gonna get way hot. Like, your hands get all hot, and it feels kind of weird if you have anything in your pocket. Yeah, it's way easier to grab stuff with this one versus this one, unless you're really used to using actual full gloves. But yeah, this part, as time went on, I blew it out, so I ended up just cutting it off. Still works. That gloves are actually holding it pretty good, other than me having to cut it. So when I run my black Typhoon camo, that's what I use. Mandrake, this is the type of glove I use. Oh yeah. My BDUs, or tactical pants, whatever the heck you want to call them. I run the Mandrake green with the inserts. I got these ones off Amazon. You get them off eBay, stuff like that. These are like ones that are made like in China or wherever. I think they're all made in China. Seems like everything is. I don't know. The sizes are always off. Like this one is a large, but yeah, I wear a medium. So just be aware of those type of things. But the reason why I like them, because the knee pads, I don't like wearing knee pads at all. If you get these type of knee pads, they won't kill your knees, meaning like they won't squeeze the crap out of them when you're bending down, and then you're up and bending down, then your knees are just like, what the fuck? These ones are dope. You can't feel that at all. I mean, they are somewhat thin. You can get better inserts. You can find some good ones off eBay, I think. This actually they're more expensive, but you can find more expensive inserts. They'll usually will fit these just fine, and they'll be a lot better for your knees. So you won't. I wouldn't do like some crazy like slide. You can do slides with these, but you wouldn't want to do some crazy actual fall on them because they're not that cushiony. They're enough to, like, you know, take a knee, crawl around, all that whatnot. So these are pretty cool pants. I like them. And they're more like a form-fitting type of pants. You're not going to be too baggy unless you go like a size up or something. But it's better to have form-fitting anyway, so you don't have anything sticking out when you're behind something. So the top part about it is pretty much kind of the same. Obviously the same camo. Yeah, see, it says it's a large, but this thing fits like a medium. Cool thing about these is obviously they have the arm parts or elbows, and it goes up to like right about here, like some like foamy stuff in there. You can take some pretty good hits right here. You can some good bounces without nothing. I like it. Right here for your patches, you can go like boom, patch, whatever. What I'm feeling the mood for at the time. Actually, what I usually do is I go something like that. Just like that. What was the other one that I use? I used to use like that. Yeah, like that. Then we're good to go. I have the same in this type. They call it Typhoon. So the same procedure. Typhoon. And then my top one. So. All right, you get the picture. I recommend this type of stuff. I think you can get them like on eBay. You can get like a whole set around 80 or 90 bucks, where it has the top and the bottoms. Pretty good deal. Or you can find some more expensive ones, but I mess them up pretty much. So I say get something that's not too expensive. Yeah. All right. I also run is a Shemagh. I got two of them colors. I got black, and this one used to be green, but I've used it so much that it turns. I mean, it's kind of a green. It's almost turning into like a beige. I have a First Strike one somewhere, but I forget what I did with it. It's probably being washed somewhere. And let's see, and squeegee or swab or whatever they call them. Always have one. It's always good to have. When the place I keep mine, when I should have showed you when I did the holster thing, but whatever. This is, I always keep it like this. I keep it like this. I've been keeping like that for a while now. It's been a lot easier for me. I used to stick it in my pocket, but like this one's kind of funny because if it's in my pocket, it starts to do this, like open up, and my pocket looks all huge. But like this has worked pretty good. So let's take a look at these. Shemaghs are pretty good. The reason why you should have one, I say, is for getting shot in the neck. It will save you. I've gotten shot in the neck, I don't know how many times, and these have like saved me. So yeah. And plus, if it's really, really hot, obviously it's going to be uncomfortable, but then you could also stick it in your ice chest, get it all wet, wrap it up, put it on your neck, and it makes a big difference. And plus it protects you. So the way that I do mine, because people use them all different ways, I use it for neck protection. Some people use it for their head. You use it for all the different types of ways of doing it. I don't know how to do the head thing because I don't know, I just don't use it like that. So what I do is I go like this, something like that, and just roll it. Oh god, I did that terribly. It's hard to do when it's on the ground like this. So I do something like that. So you can just roll it. Yeah, like that. Then I'll just tie it around my neck. Like that. Or actually, I double it. I double it around like this. Around the neck. Then I'll bring it around the front because you gotta tie it. And I'll just like do a little tiny tie. Like just one little knot. Not anything crazy. Just barely tighten it. Then I tuck it in. And won't ever come off. Yeah. And if it's wet, it's easier to do too. So then it'll protect you here, and it'll kind of protect you a little bit lower. So something like that. That's what I do. Same thing for this one. Obviously I use this for when I do my Typhoon Black. Then this one for the Mandrake. So yeah. Alright. Alright, now when it comes to boots, I run these boots here. You can get them from Big Five. These are called, what are they called again? Response Gear Tactical Footwear. Dude, 30 bucks. I also got them in black. So 30 bucks. I recommend taking the soles out and just buying some Dr. Scholl's. What, the sports ones, I think they're like 20 bucks or 18 bucks. But it makes a big difference. I mean, technically you spend 30 bucks, so you come out like 50 bucks with some pretty good shoes. You know, yeah, cool. I also have the black ones, except these ones are not as clean because I was lazy and I didn't clean them. So, bam, yeah, these were good. Big Five special, dude, 30 bucks. You might even get them cheaper. You might get them for like 28 or 27. They always have sales on them. Alright, and I also run a sling. Some people don't run sling. I do because I get lazy, especially for long games. I bought these ones off Amazon. They're just a basic, like 10 or 15 bucks. They're pretty cheap. And I do it as like a 1-point, and I use a QD, quick disconnect QD thingy. You just stick it in. I actually just sticks right into I use an MG100 most of the time. You can stick it right into the frame, or you can stick it right into stock, depending on what stock you have. Hunter, stop chewing on your bone, man. You're loud. God, dog. Alright. And another one for a black one, so. Because I got both black and got a good green. Alright. I run a Planet Eclipse MG100. As you can see, I don't have too much craziness going on in it. Let's start with the stock. I run this is a MFT stock, minimalistic type of stock, pretty dope. I also took off the extender that makes it actually go like lower down, so you can get like a better shot. But the reason why I did that is because I have a riser on it, so there's no reason for me to have it. Plus, I found out that not having that actual lower receiver part, I get an actual like less clearance, you know, or it goes further, because if not, it goes up like here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, something like that. I have a 1-inch riser on it with a True Glow scope. I think the 1-inch risers, you can get them off Amazon for about maybe $15 around there, probably cheaper. The True Glow scope I have on here is a 2x one, so it has a red dot, and they have certain version you can get of them with you can get like all multicolors. I think it's like what, green, red, and different reticles. I think it might have. They have like another version that's just like this one, but it's for the bow, and it has the two red dots, so you can, I don't know, scope it out that way. Usually I just like set it up for about like 50 or 60 yards, and then just adjust from there. But I like it a lot because it's a 2x. Alright, and we got a reason why I have extra riser, if you want to know why, is because clearance on this. Because technically with this actual marker, if you're not running an actual Scopecam, you do not need an actual riser. You can just put it straight down here, because of the actual clearance that it has with this actual knob that I'm not using right now, will give you enough to do it. I mean, some people might struggle with it, but you gotta lean into it. You can't just like gradually, you know, yeah. Just remember too, the closer the like if you had it lower, it's way easier to actually set your sights. And plus it's easier to like shoot through holes or through windows and stuff like that, because you have to compensate for this with a little bit of the scope being up a little bit. I run a Runcam Scopecam. This one's a 35mm. It's all metal. Pretty dope. The cool thing about it is you can turn the lens like from vertical to horizontal to pick up you know, your long shots and stuff like that. Let's see what else. Oh, I have an attachment here of a lipstick battery that I got off of Amazon, and I think it's like 220 mAh or something like that, and it like triples my battery for this thing, because this things don't like hold like very much. And I have it attached to like a flashlight rail system thing. You can get a whole bunch of them. They're like, it's like a regular flashlight holder for a Picatinny rail. I just stick my wire. I have it programmed too, so I recommend if you're gonna do something like this, program it to where once you turn it on, like you plug it in, then you turn it on, it'll start playing. Because then you gotta like turn it on, and then you gotta push the button to make it play, and then if you want to turn it, just becomes a headache. So just plug it in, and you can program it just by turning it on, and then it'll start playing right away. You'll hear it beep, and you're good to go. I recommend doing that. Then also making sure when you're doing the settings on these type of things, they have like an automatic setting to where like it will shut off every 3 minutes. So you'd be like trying to play a game and then it'll shut off 3 minutes in the gameplay, and you're like, what the hell is going on? It's just settings, dude. Make sure you check those settings on these if you're ever gonna go with the Runcam. But that's how I have it set up, because it makes a big difference with that external battery. All right, then over here, I run a GoPro Session 5. I don't even know if you might be able to find those on eBay if you're into that. Everything's all metal. I always get everything metal. This is just a regular metal mount for the GoPro Session, and then a regular Picatinny rail attachment, then a metal screw knob thing whatever they call them. If you go look at like the way I have it, hold on, let me pull this down. Up here, I cut it. I cut the actual shroud, because I think it would go like maybe about over here somewhere, out there. So I cut it, and it makes it easier to take out the barrel. The barrel I'm using on this thing, autocogger takes forever to unscrew, just to let you know. Hold on. There we go. I am using a Lapco. Oh, what's the other way around? Yeah, there we go. It's a Lapco. And this one is, I guess, made with Tiberius arms. Probably because they did the first strikes, right? Obviously. This one is a 683, so it's pretty tight. But I haven't had any trouble with it. It comes out to 14 inches with the flash hider, get it off. It is 14 or 15, sorry. So 14 like this, 15 like that. Yeah. And I can pick people off good with this barrel. This barrel is pretty good. I got some long shots with it. And you can probably see, hold on, see if we can do it. It's hard to do. Because I'm like, it's like a delay on my thing. Yeah, see? You can see the first strike looking, what the hell you call that? The rifling. Yeah, worked good, dude. It's actually my first, first strike barrel I've ever bought. Funny, right? Someday I might get a Nemesis, but I don't know. This one works fine, dude. Pretty reliable, and it shoots round ball actually pretty good, surprisingly. Shoots it pretty damn good. And I also have, you can see right here, I have the attachment. And I was saying earlier with the slings. Let me see if I can find the sling. Where up? This thing takes forever. There we go. Now with the sling, because I use the QD one attachment, I usually stick it here. Bam, good to go. For some reason, some QDs don't connect that well to this part. Yeah, it won't even work because like the clearance inside, you might have to like drill it out or something when it comes to this part. It like, I don't know if you can see it, but you'll figure it out. There's like a, it like pokes it out a little bit. Like, oh, there you go. You can see it. That gets in the way. You might get lucky and buy one that is a little bit, I guess, smaller on the tip, and that would fit in there just fine. But mine's longer, so it don't fit. So I go from here. No, I don't like that. Plus it helps for moving around, because I don't like to have one that's stuck here. I don't like to have one here, because it gets in the way. Especially if you're trying to reload. Because you had a 2-point, that stuff gets in the way. Alright. Alright, and I sometimes run a Didam. I run a multicam version. I think it's called multicam. And sometimes I run it with the box mag if they wanted me support roll in any type of game. It's fun with the box mag, but I still have fun with actual mags, and first strikes are just so much fun, dude. But this can be fun, and they can be very finicky. Yeah, this one's actually working pretty good lately, but sometimes, man, they work good, and then sometimes they don't work good. So I don't really do too much with it, like anything crazy. Works fine, works good. I usually sometimes use freak barrel inserts if I'm going to use a round ball, but I have been using the Lapco barrel that I have on my MG100, and it has been working just fine. Because then, especially if I'm using graffiti paint's pretty small, and it works pretty good through that other Lapco barrel. So also when I run this, you know, obviously you can't see all my optics on it because I have it all on my MG right now. I'm lazy enough to like taking it off and sticking it on this one. I'll usually just run the same setup I have on my MG100 with the riser, and then my True Glow scope, my Runcam Scopecam, and then all my other stuff like my camera, then my battery backup for the actual Runcam. Yeah. The hardest part for this one is an actual sling. I use the same sling, I just run it through here, and I just clip it together. All ghetto style, so it works pretty damn good. So, Didam, everybody's seen them. Works awesome. Yeah. Now when it comes to my sidearm, I only run 2. 2 mags actually. I'll run 2. Reason why is because I run CO2 in here and only have enough for at least 2 or 3 mags. And usually towards the 3rd mag, it starts to shoot like really low. And plus, this is only for close encounters, or when I really run out of ammo, or if I'm playing and I'm unloading on somebody and they try to rush me because they know I'm reloading. Just pull this out and then deal with them. Or if just somebody's really close and I don't want to shoot them with the first strike that close, or my actual other bigger gun, so they might get still get mad even though I shoot them with this, but it's a handgun, so I shot a few people on the head on accident. But this sucker, I've had it for a long time. I haven't cleaned it in like a year, maybe 2 years. I haven't took it apart. You can see like all this, it's all grinded on right here because what sticks out of my Kydex thing and I'm crawling, just grinds on the ground. It's a good marker, dude. Works. A lot of the assassins use these. They love it. I've actually picked people off pretty far with these. This is just a freaking round ball. I got some nice headshots with them, but it's only my secondary just in case I need it. I recommend having one just in case. But remember, it does add some more weight to you. So if you want to go minimal, I mean, if you're gonna use WhiskeyTwoFour vest anyway, it's the lightest you can go. But just remember that it does add some weight. All right.